loosening up the hips. So come to the center, you don't really need space on either side. Just make sure your feet are wide. We're gonna drop our hips down to the floor, touching the floor, keeping our chest up, trying to drop low, and then engage the glutes to bring your hips forward. Drop down, keep your knees behind your toes. Come up, engage the glutes. Sink down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. We're going to come now, step forward so you have space behind you. Then bring our feet together, reach those arms up. We're going to pull down and wide and reach our arms to the back wall, stretching out the front of our chest and shoulders. Reach up again, take a deep breath in. Breathe out, pull your arms down and back. Release the breath. Breathe in one more time. Pull wide. Reach your arms straight out to the side. So they're straight out to the side. Pull. Now we're going to hinge forward. So fold forward with a flat back. Reaching those hips back. Straight legs. Bend the knees down. Place your hands on the floor. Step back with both feet. Go down to the floor. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Elbows to your side. You press the chest off the floor. Go into cobra. We're going to lift the hips up. Press the heels down to the floor, hips up to the sky, chest through the arms. This is downward dog. We're going to take the left leg, reach the heel to the sky, swoop it through to the outside of the left hand. So both hands are on the floor. We're dropping our hips down. We're reaching the back heel to the back wall. Straightening that back leg. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and replace that leg back. Lift the hips up again. Back into downward dog. Pressing the heels down. Reach the right heel back into this or up into the ceiling. Swoop it to the outside of the right hand. Deep runner stretch. Press that back heel to the back wall to straighten this back leg. Keep those hips down. 3, 2, 1. Very good. We're going to replace this leg back. We're going to lift the hips up. We're going to take the left leg again, reach it up to the sky. Left leg, swoop it through to the outside. We're going to rotate to the outside. Open up the chest. Reach the hand up to the sky. Keep the right hand on the floor. Stretch the back heel to the back wall. 2, 1. Come back down. Now we're going to rotate to the inside. So we're going to turn the other direction, keeping that left leg forward. Turn the back foot so it's flat. Place the left hand against the left leg. Reach up with the right arm, turning the chest toward the inside. And hold. 3, 2, 1. Come back down. Replace the legs back. We're going to go to the other side. So lift the hips up, reach the right heels to the ceiling, swoop it to the outside of the right hand. From here, rotate to the outside. Please keep that left hand on the floor, rotate the chest, reach the right hand up to the sky. Turn the chest, open up the body. Keep that knee in. 2, 1. Now we're going to turn and rotate to the inside. So turn that back foot, keep the right hand on the floor against the right leg, turn the chest, and open up and reach that arm open toward the inside. Come back down. Go ahead and replace that leg back. We're going to take the left leg. We're going to bring it in between our arms in a bent position. This is the pigeon pose. So knee is bent. We're just going to lay over the thigh, stretching out the glutes. Holding. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come on up. Now we're going to walk our hands to the outside of our legs. So keep that knee forward. We're going to walk our hands to the outside, keeping that chest up nice and tall, feeling that stretch in the hip flexor. 3, 2, 1. We're going to walk our hands forward. Now we're actually going to come up. Going to keep the left leg forward, coming into a kneeling position. Take your right arm, bring it across, place it on the outside of your knee or thigh. We're gonna go into a prayer, a twisted prayer. So you're gonna push the hips forward and you're gonna rotate the chest, right? Keeping those elbows in line, going straight up and straight down, turning into this stretch, stretching out the thoracic spine. Holding. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. Now go ahead and replace that leg back. We're going to bring the right leg forward and across. So go ahead and bring the right leg up in a bent position. We're going to lay over the thigh so the back leg is nice and straight behind us. We're just laying over the thigh, stretching out the glute. Right there. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and walk your hands up. Now we're going to walk our hands to the outside. So walk your hands over, keeping that chest up. Okay. Rotating with the shoulders. Feeling the stretch in the hip flexors. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Walk your hands back to the center. Come up into a half kneel with the right leg forward. We're pushing the hips forward. Bring the left arm across against that thigh. Bring the other hand on top, pointing the elbow straight up to the ceiling. We're pressing against that thigh to turn and rotate our chest. And we're holding. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Come on back. Now we're going to go down to the floor onto our side. First, we're going to focus on the quads. We're going to lay down nice and flat, straight body. We're going to grab the top leg around the ankle and pull back. So we're going to start with we're going to go through 2 series here. This one is just pointing the knee straight down. Want to maintain a straight body. Rest your head down toward the floor. This is going to pull down on the shoulder as well, and you'll feel a nice stretch in the neck and shoulder area and chest. Just open it up. 3, 2, 1. Hold this stretch, and we're going to actually bring the knee further back. We're going to pull back, and you're going to feel this a little bit higher up on the quad, closer to the hip flexor in the middle portion of the quad. You're stretching it back, reaching it back, stretching out that hip flexor. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and bring that knee forward, then release. We're going to switch sides. I'm just switching sides so you can see. Again, grab the ankle, make sure your body's nice and straight. Point that knee straight down, resting on the side of the other leg, and just rest that head down to the floor. Feel the stretch all the way down the neck, shoulder, and in the quad. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and bring that knee back further, stretching out that flexor. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and bring that knee forward and relax. All right, we're going to come to a standing position. All right, this one, working on the hamstrings. Really good one. To start with our feet wide, we're going to work in the middle. So go ahead and stretch down. We're going to just keep our legs straight, relax, try and place your fingertips or palms on the floor, and relax the head down. We're holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach both arms over to the left side. Pull your chest into your thigh, not your head. Don't lean your head in. Leave that head out. Leave with the chest. You'll pull more in the back, okay, which is connecting to the hamstring, which is why you'll avoid a lot more back injuries if you focus on it this way. We're going to reach over to the other side. Again, lead with that chest. Feel it all the way up the leg. Don't feel it in the upper back. Feel it in the lower back and hamstring. 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Go ahead and roll your back up. We're going to turn our body one direction. So I'm turned to the left. The back foot is pointed at a 45-degree angle. We're going to turn our hips forward. So keeping this front leg straight. We're going to reach out with our opposite arm. Nice and straight leg. and then we fall down. Leave this leg straight. Making sure that we're getting a nice stretch all the way up into the thigh, or all the way up into the hamstring, and then turning those hips nice and square will allow us to stretch the back as well. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee to stand up. We're going to switch sides. Turn that back foot at a 45-degree angle. Keep the front leg nice and straight. Square your hips up with the front. Reach out and down. Hold. Pull your chest in. Don't lower your head. Keep your head up. With that chest. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee. Stand up. Very good. We're going to go into some yoga poses. So the first one is going to be warrior one. So we're going to hold into a nice lunge, keeping that back leg nice and straight, reaching the arms up. So everybody start in this position, holding your arms straight up, going into a nice deep lunge. We're going to turn the back foot. We're going to be in a deep lateral lunge with our foot pointed straight still. We're going to open up the palms toward the ceiling and stretch our arms to the back wall. Then we're going to turn our head to the back arm, looking back. We're still holding this lunge. Stretch out the chest by reaching the arms back. Again, 3, 2, 1. We're going to straighten out that front leg. Keeping both legs straight, we're going to reach the front leg or front arm up and behind us. So straight overhead, stretching out the front of our body. You should feel this all the way down the side here. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going back into that lateral lunge. So sink back down, bring the arms back, stretch out the chest. Now we're going to swoop the right arm through and go back into that lunge. Holding. 3, 2, 1. Place both hands on the floor, step back. We're going to go to the other side. Bring the right leg forward, or the opposite leg. All right, we're going to go up into warrior one. Holding that deep lunge, reaching the arms up. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Turn the back foot, place it flat on the floor. Again, deep lateral lunge here. Open up the chest, reach the arms back. Palms up toward the ceiling. Stretching back, sink down that deep lunge. Keep that back leg nice and straight. 3, 2, 1. Straighten that front leg. Reach the front arm overhead, reaching the fingertips to the back wall. 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back down, warrior two. We're stretching those arms back to the back wall with the palms up, sinking down. 3, 2, 1. Turn the back foot so your heel's off the floor. You're on the ball of your foot. Reach those arms up. Warrior one. 3, 2, 1. Go back down to the floor. Go ahead and step back with both feet. Gonna go down to the floor one more time. Place your hands underneath your chest or your shoulders. Pinch the elbows to the side. Press your chest off the floor. Stretch out the front of your body. Look up to the ceiling. Stretch out the front of the neck there. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Gonna sit back. We're gonna sit down on our butt. We're gonna bring our knees out to the side, our feet together, bottom of our feet together. Place your elbows on either side of your thighs or either knee. And what we're going to do is go into butterflies. So again, just going up and down with the thighs. And these are called butterflies. Working the inner thighs. I already feel this. This is just a terrible part for me. 3, 2, 1. Now place down the elbows. Place some pressure down against those knees. We're going to rock back and forth. Rocking, pressing that knee down, stretching out the inner thighs. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going back into butterflies again. So again, try and get a little more range of motion here. So you're trying to get higher and lower and just really work out those hips. Every time you get a ton of lactic acid, this is the thing to do. All right, again, place those elbows against the thighs, shift back and forth, placing some pressure down against that thigh, stretching it down. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Come back to center. Very good. Uncross. But straighten out your legs. Come to a standing position. Go into a deep squat here. So sink down nice and low. Bring your elbows to the inside, and we're just going to shift back and forth here, dropping those hips down nice and low, and just sinking down in this nice deep stretch. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Go ahead and place your hands on the floor, straighten out the legs, slowly roll yourself up. Very good. Come down to a kneeling position one more time. I'm going to go through a series here. So, reach your right arm up. My left leg is forward. Reach the right arm up. Left leg forward, right arm up. We're going to reach it over the top of our body and stretching out the front of our body all the way down, stretching out the hip flexors, pushing those hips forward, holding. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax, switch legs, other side. Forward with the hips. Reach the other arm up, opposite arm, the leg that's forward. Reach it up and over. So you're reaching it over the top and across. Throw your head up. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Go ahead and relax. We'll work on some upper body. So, start with the neck, work our way down. Go ahead and place your left hand behind your back. Grab around the wrist with the other hand. We're going to make a little chicken wing. Okay, we're going to tilt our head over to the chicken wing side. And the goal is to relax our neck, relax our shoulders down, and pull, and you'll feel this all the way down the neck and into the shoulder. Feeling it just straight to the side. We're going to turn our chin and our eyes up to the ceiling. Still shifting over to that side. You'll feel a shift to the front part of the neck and possibly into the chest. If you're tight like me. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rotate down. So keeping it tilted. You rotate your chin down to your chest. You'll feel it in the back of your neck. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Go ahead and shake it out. We're going to switch sides. So grab around the wrist, your back. Tilt your head to the chicken wing side. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Make the shift. So turn your chin and your eyes up to the ceiling, feeling the shift and the stretch to the front. 3, 2, 1. Make the shift down. Chin to chest, eyes down to the floor. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Go ahead and relax. Okay, we're going to bring both palms together in front. So we're going to cross them. Remember which one is on top. We're going to switch it. So cross them, keep the palms together. We're going to round off the shoulders, and what we're going to do is press our fingers down to the floor, rounding off our shoulders. And we're going to feel the stretch in the upper part of our back, behind our shoulders. And we want to fold forward. So really reaching our hands down to the floor, using our shoulders to reach. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Go ahead and bring your palms together in the back. Okay? Our goal, keeping the palms together the entire time, not letting them get out here. Keeping them together, we're going to press down. And I want to see if you guys can get some separation between your ass and your hands. Okay, this will really help with the chest. Feeling the stretch here, we're peeling the shoulder blades back, we're looking up, and we're working on our chest here in front of our shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. Bring the hands forward. This is where we switch. So whichever was on top before, you're switching. So switch other side. Hold. Really push those fingertips down to the floor. Stretch out the back of the shoulders. Hold. 2, 1. Very good. Reach the palms behind. Bring that chest out. Reach the palm, reach the knuckles down to the floor. Trying to keep those arms straight. And then try to get some separation between your hands and your ass. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Go ahead and relax. Bring your arm across. Very simple stretch. Okay, this time I want everybody to pay attention. We are not just folding it here. This is meant to be right straight. You pull in, nice straight arm. You're behind your elbow here. You're on your tricep. You're pulling in and you're keeping it high. I don't want to see you sinking. Keep it high. Work that shoulder. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Switch sides. Again, up by the tricep. Straight arm. Pull in. Straight arm. 3, 2, 1. Very good. This one's going to be tough for some of you. So reach the arm up behind. Tricep. So we're going to go through 2 series. This one, you're just pulling on the tricep nice and easy. And we're just going to hold. What I want to see from you is your chin away from your chest. Body nice and tall. Stretching out. Making sure that elbow isn't pulling you forward. You're standing up nice and tall. Now, what we're going to do is shift over. So we're going to pop the hip out a little bit and reach that elbow over. Feel the shift and the stretch all the way down to the hip. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. On the other side, reach the arm up. Now, if you need to breathe, you go ahead and relax a little bit. Come back to it. So reach that arm up. Holding it, stretching out, making sure you're aligning yourself nice and tall. Chin away from the chest. Not allowing that arm to pull your head in. 3, 2, 1. Now make that shift over. Leaning over. Slight tilt. Stay strong. Don't let your body fold forward. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Nice job. All right, we're going to come down to the floor. We're going to work on our thoracic spine some more. So we did this last time where we lay on our side. We're going to bring the top knee in a bent position, 90 degrees over the top. We're going to lay down. This bottom arm is going to hold the knee down. We're going to bring this top arm over and behind us. And our goal is to keep this knee down and reach our shoulder blades to the floor to make a full turn and then come back, or 180-degree turn and then back. So again, open up, turn your chest. Don't just reach the hand down. You really want to work on turning the chest here. This will increase your range of motion in your spine and allow for much more mobility. 3. We're just doing 6 of these. 4. 5. And 6. Switch sides. So top leg comes over in a bent 90-degree angle. Bottom arm holds it down. Then use this top arm to rotate, stretching our chest, reaching our chest up towards the ceiling, reaching the hand down to the floor, shoulder blades to the floor, and then bring it back. Go back. And then bring it forward. Take it nice and slow. Don't go extremely fast. Really work on opening up the chest, stretching out that thoracic spine. It gets so tight. And you end up compensating and making yourself injured in the end. So make sure you're working on this now, so during the season, you're not hurt. One more. Very good. All right, come on up. All right, so this time we did this last time. One thing I want to recommend is finding an object in front of you to hold on to for this, and also finding a soft surface for your knee. So if you have a chair or something that you can prop up against, we're gonna bring one leg forward and we're gonna be in a bending position, or a half kneel position. Gonna reach behind and pull on the ankle, pull ourselves forward. This object is gonna help us get forward. So we're gonna shift ourselves forward and bring that chest out nice and tall. Okay, this is a nice quad stretch and hip flexor stretch. Really good. Bring that chest out, and you'll feel it even more in the front of the shoulders and chest. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and sit back, replace that leg. We'll switch sides. Now, all this stuff will be advancing through. There's more things you can do with all this stuff. So we'll be getting through it. So please continue to join these stretches, and you'll be ready for the next series. So shift forward, pulling on that leg, feeling the stretch in the quad and the hip flexor. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and sit back and relax. All right, almost done here. This last one is a really kind of my own special stretch that I do. It really protects the Achilles, protects the knees, and it's a static stretch. So it kind of looks like you're going to take a shit pretty much. So you're going to place one foot in front of the other, heel to toe. We're going to press down on this back heel while bending this knee down to the floor. So we're bending the knee down, and at the same time, we're stretching that heel down to the floor. We want to feel the stretch in the Achilles tendon all the way up the soleus, the lower or the inside part of the calf. So you're going to be sitting down. Some of you may be more flexible than others, but our goal is to get that ankle mobility to allow for more flexibility in the Achilles tendon area and soleus part of the calf. So again, sitting back like you're sitting down in a chair, pressing down on this back heel, keeping this knee forward, and you should feel it in the back here. 3, 2, 1, come on up. And again, it's a good quad burner too. So switch sides. So back leg comes back. We sit down. And then we press down on this back heel real good while keeping that knee forward. Stretch the Achilles tendon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Come to a standing position. Make sure you have space behind you. We're going to finish up here with a nice vinyasa flow. So go ahead and reach those arms up nice and tall. Pull wide. Reach those arms out to the side nice and straight. We're going to fold forward with a flat back. Hinging, hinging, hinging halfway. Fold forward. Bend those knees. Place the hands on the floor. Step back with both feet. Go down to the floor with your chest. Lay down. Go ahead and place your hands underneath your shoulders. Pinch your elbows to your side. Press the chest off the floor. Go into cobra. 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips up. Shift your weight back, lifting the hips up to the sky, and pressing the heels down to the floor. Keep those legs straight. You should feel this all the way down the hamstrings and into the calves. Pressing through with the chest. Very good. Come forward. Go down and do a push-up. Come up. Step forward. With flat back, lift yourself up. It's called a reverse swan dive. Come up with both arms. Come into prayer. And we're all done today. Nice job.